What is prison really like? Take us through the daily psychology of serving 21 years in prison.
All right, so look. See, these guys here, they be lying to the people. They don't tell them the truth. When you first enter prison, forget prison. Let's go to jail first. When you first go to jail and you get in that precinct, and they fingerprint you, and they put you in that cell, the criminal thought that a criminal goes through is he become a victim. This is a fact. There's no way around it. I ain't never think I was a victim. Yes, you do. You automatically become a victim because this is what a victim does, who victimize people. You start saying, yo, they locked me up for this, but I didn't even do this and that. Yo, the police the cops beat me up and they start playing victims. They start going to court. They start minimizing their cases and they start minimizing their actions. So when you go to prison, the stripping process starts. Take off your shoes, take off your pants, take off your clothes. They strip you to make sure you don't have no weapons. This is the dehumanizing part right here. So if you're the type of person that's been in the streets, hustling, selling drugs, doing all these different things, you never experienced this part of it yet. So of course, this is going to play a part on your mind as well. So when you go to jail and you go through that whole process, the bullpen therapy, they call it bullpen therapy, meaning that when you booked, they send you to a jail, Rikers Island in New York City. And when you go to court, they're going to put you in a cell. You go to court, they wake you up 5 a.m. to go to court. It's cold. You eating cold cereal. Taking a cold shower. Everything is cold. I don't care how hot it is, cold in this motherfucker. When it's hot, it's melting, burning hot. You go to court, they're going to put you in a cell, and you're going to sit there from 6 or 7 in the morning until 11 at night. They call it bullpen therapy because this is where the mental breakdown is at. So now you're going through this process every time you go to court. And they feeding you bologna, and they feeding you peanut butter jelly sandwiches. They feeding you food that's only going to sit on you or make you want to shit. Cheese and all this disgusting stuff. They feeding it to you with coffee. And the Kool-Aid they giving you sticks to your face. When you drink it, you got lipstick on. That's how thick that Kool-Aid is. Now your lawyer's coming, telling you about your case and what's going on. And this is the breakdown process. They want you to cop out. So in order to get you to cop out, they're going to take you through this therapy. They're going to keep bringing you to court. You don't even go out. You don't see nobody. They send you back. They give you another court date, and they keep doing it over and over until you cop out. So let's just go past Rikers Island and all that other stuff. When you get upstate, now you're in slavery. Go upstate, you stripped of everything. Just imagine being stripped in front of a desk of 2 to 3 men. And there's over 50 people all around you. They're walking around, people moving papers, there's dudes in cells, it's noisy, it's phones ringing. And you got to strip butt naked right here in front of this desk. Take off all your clothes, give it to him, writing down everything. They wait until you get naked to start asking you the questions. You can ask me the questions, fill out the paper, then make me strip, and then I go in the shower. No, strip naked. Once you strip naked, now they start asking you questions. From there, I call it the dehumanizing center because you're going to be dehumanized. From there, they make you get inside of a shower. The shower is automatically cold. The shower comes from the top, from the head. Shower come down, they give you the bug juice. It's this little bottle. They give it to you put it in to make sure you don't have lice or nothing. You can put it on all the areas where you grow hair at. After you get out the shower, unlike in the streets, you get a haircut, then you go take a shower. In prison, they give you the shower, then they give you the haircut. So from there, you go to a barber chair. You sit in that barber chair. This barber don't know how to cut. All he know how to do is bald heads. That's it. He just cut all your hair off. So now he cutting off a bunch of wet hair. So everything ain't coming off right. It's patchy. Patchy, bald head. You got patches of hair over here and there. The hair sticking to you. You know, you get up. Now they give you a setup. They give you 2 pair of underwear, 2 pair green pants, shirt, a blanket with a bunch of holy blankets with a bunch of holes in it, and a sheet with a pillowcase with a pillow. Sometimes you don't got to pull over. They march you down the hallway. Oh, no, before that, they're going to give you your number. That number becomes your animal stamp. That number is who you are. Your name don't matter. Your name is over the number, but the number is who you are. So if your family come visit you, they can say your name, your date of birth, or social security. You're not getting in, bro. What's his number? What is the slave's number? You got to say the number. Your number could be 93T2736. That's your number. They give you the number. It's on you, passed on you. The officer tell you in downstate or Ulster County. You walk through these hallways. And this is to the toughest dudes. I don't care who they are. All the ones up on this YouTube. You better not say nothing. If you see a friend, you better not say nothing. You better walk with your hands in your pocket. When they walk through them hallways, I done seen dudes. They not going to say what's up. They going to do this right here. What up, kid? They ain't going to say that. What up, kid? They better not say nothing, though. That whole line, stop. Who said that? Because the officer got control. So from there, you march down to a cell block, put in a cell, and that cell is cold. You got a mattress, pissy mattress, that's on a slab of metal. And then in there is when you get your, I forgot how you call it, but you get your papers from court or how much time your counselor sends it to you. And that's when reality hits you. Everybody that got time. Sitting in that cell, they bring you them papers. And now, with me, I have 15 to life. To see 15 years, and then at the end it says 9999. I said, I'm not never getting out of here. That's when you ball up into the bitch you are, and you start thinking about all the shit that you've really been through, all the people you hurt, your family, your kids. Now you become this loving, empathetic, I'm so sorry for what I did person, because reality done set in. It's just you and them four walls and no voice to be fucking heard and listened to. From there, because when you in that cell, all the emotions is left in there, because when you in prison, you gotta wear multiple masks. A lot of these guys is good on YouTube because they know how to wear masks. They know how to be tough. What? They know how to be, yo, man, I just want to say to the young kids out there, yo, they know how to do all these different things because they know how to wear the different masks. Even for myself, you got to know how to wear that mask, because when you step out that cell, the game is on. You got to come out with the game face. When you step out that cell, game face on. When you go down and your family come visit, you got to take that mask on and throw on a family mask. And I'm down on the visit with my kid and playing, hey, yeah, daddy, you daddy on the visit. You smiling, people get to see your teeth. And then, when the visit is over, you take that off and throw the gangster shit back on. Yeah, sum it up. When the police is searching you and you talking to the COs, you take that gangster mask off and you throw on that slavery. I'm about to be dehumanized. They make you strip naked. Every visit you go to, you got to strip naked after it's over. What man want to go to that? What woman want to go to that? They make you strip naked. You got to turn around, showing the bottom of your feet, from your toes all the way up to the top of your head. You could be bald headed. They run your hands through your hair. I ain't got no hair. What are you talking about? Well, run it through there anyway. Put it behind your ears and all that. They make you open your mouth and like cattle, how you would do an animal, to make sure his teeth is good and make sure you ain't got no weapons in there. Cough. Bend over. Bend over. Seals make you bend over again. And you got to bend over, take both your hands and open up your ass and do, yo, no homo. It ain't going to be no homo pause or none of that talk. It's going to be all, you're going to be doing it. Lift up your dick. Now lift up your ball sack. And the man is standing in front of you like this, looking at you. And you there naked. Do you know what it takes for a man or a person that call himself a man to go through the motions while another man looks at you? Especially if he tell you to do it again, he didn't see it. Do you know what it takes to do something like that? It takes a nutcase to do that and accept it. So you got to become an animal. You got to think like an animal. You got to start moving like an animal. And that's why in prison, people begin to think and move like that. So then from that right there, this is the process. This is the breakdown process. You do that. Then you in your cell. They let you out. Mess hall. When you march to the mess hall, you got to be quiet. Shirt's tucked in. Some jails make you tuck it in. When you get there, you sit down. You got 15 minutes. When it's over, house get up. Take it back. I don't care if you ain't finished eating. Dump it. It's over with already. And the thing about this whole thing, right, is that you're going through all of these different things with this. Everybody got on green. But on the other side, they got on tan. I mean, they used to wear tan. They switched to blue now. The officers is wearing tan and blue. And you don't see them as your enemy. You don't see them as your oppressor. You don't see them as nothing but the people that's watching over you. You look at the people that's wearing the same color you wearing, the same color as you, as your enemy and your oppressor. And that's when I began to say, wait a minute, what am I doing? The fucking real problem is me. I'm the problem. Because everything that I'm internalizing now, from then that I internalized, I'm like, I done became part of the system. I became part of slavery, where I put myself at, and now I'm allowing myself to continuously dehumanize my brothers and treat people in a way that you wouldn't treat your dog. You wouldn't see your dog as that. But the real enemy, the one that's making me strip naked and talking dirty to my family and disrespecting me and coming to my cell, hosing me down. I had COs hold the fire, hose me down in the cell. Well, you can't get away. I done had all kind of riots that I've been in with the COs to where all of the gangster and everything is out the way because they beating you with the handcuffs on and you begging them to stop. I heard people screaming, begging them. They never did that to me. I never had that happen, and I'm glad it never happened because, I don't know, my mindset would have been begging them to kill me, go all the way, take me out. But I'm glad. I think God made it that way for it don't happen to me because they would have killed me. I done seen them kill. They done killed people before. I done seen people kill people over nothing, over small shit, man. Shit that you would be like, he killed them over what? Yeah. Magazines. Dudes take magazines seriously in there. Porno magazines with girls naked. Dudes take that as that's their girl. We had a brother in there named Dead on Row. Dead on Row was a dude that used to knock dudes out. It's legend that he knocked a horse out in Times Square. I was cool with Dead on Row. But Dead on Row had books with girls in there with names on it and saying my girl and what? That just shows you how far the mentality or how far it can take you and how these guys can come out today and try to play the tough role, the gangster role, like prison was a walk in the park. When you know you was that same guy in Attica Correctional Facility that was placed on the wall. On the walls, they got handprints. They got the prints on the wall that's made out of two hands. And then they got the footprints on the floor. And they make you put your hands on the wall and your feet on the floor, but you can't reach it. Your hands can't even reach the hands and your feet can't. So they got to kick your feet back, open your legs, and they take the back of your pants and lift it up and take their hand. It's called a credit card check. And they swipe it, the credit card swipe. They go up your butt cheeks. It happened to a lot of these dudes out here, but they don't tell you that butt cheek side about prison when them SEALs was doing them dirty, when SEALs was kicking their teeth out. They won't talk about that part. I talk about that part. You know why? Because that's the part that helped shape and mold me to begin to look at my fellow man as a man and say, you know what? You're not my enemy, man. They not even my enemy. They just doing a job that we put ourselves in that situation. And the only way we could come up out of that positively and do something right and not hold on to nothing is if we come out into society and speak the truth about what really happened. Imagine we get ancestors, because your ancestors, mine, we all been through slavery. Your ancestors come back and they praising, oh yeah, when I was on the field, yeah, Master used to be whipping us like crazy, son, word up, son. So I held it down. I went out in the cotton, I picked a couple of cottons, I came through, I ran to the block. You gonna be praising that? Or you gonna be telling the story about what really happened and the ugliness of slavery? So I want to stay on the ugliness of slavery, prison, what really happened, and what we went through, and what we put ourselves through, and how people can continuously come up here and do all these stories, all these other big platforms. They can give the story. I believe in give your story. Yeah, that's cool, like the Vlads and the No Jumpers. But give your story about what happened when it comes to the guys you interviewing. But it's how you end. I want you to ask them the end game. How did they come out? The things that they created. It's a whole lot of success stories out here. All the dudes I mess with that did 20, 25, 30 years, they got success stories, became business owners, entrepreneurs. They got families. And their story is going to be, tell me about prison. They're going to tell you the horrors of prison. And then they're going to tell you the beauty of life, that your best day in prison cannot outdo your worst day in the streets. So I could be in prison, living good, eating good, and doing all the good old stuff I could get. And I could be out here homeless, living in a train station. I'm doing better out here than you are in there. That's how bad it is in there. And they don't tell you about how many lives was lost. They got a paper upstate where it shows you the lawsuits of the people that have lawsuits in prison of how many police done broke arms. I was a counselor in Clinton Correctional Facility, right? So I had more interaction with the administration because I had to counsel my own brothers. And this program really helped shape and mold me in a way because it made me look into myself, my criminal thinking and behavior. So when it came to the COs, when the dudes that I knew that was like kind of high heads, I told them, yo, you signed up to come here. So don't get mad at them if they came at you because you signed up to come into this program. And then within that program, the COs tell me, yo, listen, tell your buddy to chill out or we're going to handcuff him. We're going to push him down the stairs. We're going to break his neck and we're going to tell his mother that he fell. Before, they would beat you and kill you. Now, too many lawsuits don't happen. Look, I just handcuff him, throw you down the steps. Yeah, boom, he was aggressive, fighting the room. He fell down the steps. Boom, he broke his neck. I told him, yo, chill out. Because they will, because in Clinton down the mall, they will throw you down them steps. In Attica, they'll throw you down the steps and kill you. They will handcuff you. That's what the CO told me. So I was the dude that's like, I'm the big dude in there, and the police respected me because, a lot of people like big dude, they want to work out, they want to try to be, yo, what you be taking? How you get like that? Yo, what's the routine? Boom. So they always came, yo, big man, I see that you run these guys here. Could you just tell your buddies before we, because they show respect with me. I got it, don't worry about it. But they don't tell you about that side with the SEALs when they want to pound on you. And this is all white boys. You ain't gonna find no black brothers up there. It's all white boys. And the black dudes that's there, they're gonna tell you, I'm not black, I'm French Canadian.